Hello, very warm welcome, Sakhir preview as we go into the last two rounds of the F1 season. It's been absolutely crazy this week as I record this. Wow, we have the Grosjean incident. He's left hospital. Grosjean will be replaced by Fittipaldi. And then we have Lewis Hamilton getting COVID. Russell gets his chance in the Mercedes. And Aitken will drive for the Williams team. This is a new layout of Bahrain. Basically turn 1, 2, 3, 4 is the same, and then you, instead of going like round, you go left. You have a chicane and then you rejoin the circuit. So should be interesting. This lap time will be under a minute, so this is how quick the lap is now. You're cutting a lot of the circuit out. New layout, 87 laps, under 1 minute lap time, 11 turns. Hamilton will miss this race. He tested positive for COVID. George Russell finally gets his opportunity and will replace him. Grosjean has left hospital as I record this, and Fittipaldi will replace him. Obviously Haas have also announced their driver lineup for 21. Nikita Mazepin and Mick Schumacher have been confirmed. Huge opportunity with Hamilton missing. It's an opportunity for Max. It's an opportunity for Russell, Bottas. Surely, if Bottas is ever going to win another race this season, it's going to be this one. With Hamilton not there, he's got to win. And Bottas can only get egg on his face this weekend, because if Russell beats him, that basically proves what I've been saying, that Russell should have Bottas' seat anyway. So it's a massive weekend for Bottas. I fully believe George Russell, he's never scored points in Formula 1. He will score points this weekend. Mercedes 1-2, 1-2, like constructors titles, drivers titles. Russell has to deliver. I'm a huge fan of him. I think he will deliver, but he has to deliver. He's been crying out for this opportunity. Now he needs to take it. It's a basic track, doesn't need much learning, and yeah, I honestly believe Russell should be on the podium, 100%. If you look at the last race, you had Hamilton, Max, then you had a massive gap. Obviously we got the midfield battle, massive battle between Racing Point, Renault, McLaren, Ferrari. Very odd. Now this is odd. At Imola, we hadn't been to that track since 2006. We had a 2-day event. We've got back-to-back Bahrain Grand Prix, yet this is a full 3-day event. We've got practice 1, 2, 3, quali the race. Now for me this should be a 2-day event, because for me the drivers don't really need to know this track. One practice session would be enough for this track in my opinion. It's a basic track. I mean, it's the outer version, a lot of straights. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4 is the same. Then you go left, into a chicane, and then you join the circuit on the back straight, down into the last corner, down the start finishing line. So for me, this should be a 2-day event, not a 3-day event. I mean, can't believe how much news has been coming out of Formula 1. It's been crazy, absolutely crazy. But it's going to be very interesting. Obviously Albon got his podium, bit lucky with Sergio Perez's big bang, but it's going to be interesting. We've got 2 seats to fill now. We've got an AlphaTauri seat which should go to Tsunoda, and then Red Bull. Does Albon stay? Does Perez? And obviously Hamilton will sign for Mercedes. So let's check the standings. I wanted to see. Yeah, it's really tight in the drivers as well. You've got Ricciardo 102, Perez 100, 98 Leclerc, and then you've got McLaren, Albon, constructors. McLaren 171. Come on McLaren. McLaren are my favourite team. Hopefully they can get 3rd place. Mercedes, Red Bull too far ahead. McLaren, Racing Point, Renault, Ferrari. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend because we've never gone round this circuit before. So obviously we had a new circuit at Bahrain in 2010 where we went kind of on this route and then went back round, but it's going to be very interesting. I don't believe the race is on till really late though. Trying to get the schedule up here on the F1 app. Just using this. Yeah, it is on later. So the race is on at 5:10 on the night. Qualifying 5 o'clock till 6. So that's going to clash with the Man United game. I'm going to have to watch qualifying, do my reaction, and then watch the second half of the United game. I'm pissed off, man. Why does United and F1 have to clash? Yeah, it's on a bit later this weekend, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's a huge opportunity for Fittipaldi. It's a huge opportunity for Aitken, and it's a huge opportunity for George Russell. Russell has to get on the podium. Of course, Russell is race sharp. He's race sharp, he's qualifying sharp, he's been in the car. Of course, the Mercedes is going to have mega more grip than his Williams, but you've got to say he's been crying out for this opportunity. Now he's got to deliver. For me, he should be in that seat anyway, alongside Lewis Hamilton. And George Russell, he's literally everything you want. He's quick, great in qualifying, great in the race, debriefs, good with the media, all-round personality. He's fantastic, breath of fresh air for Formula 1. And I've been a big fan of him. I've been banging the drum. Now he's got his chance. And he is better than Albon, Norris. He's up there with Leclerc and Max, Russell. But he's never had the chance to prove it, because his reward for winning the GP3, GP2 championships was the worst car on the grid. I mean, look at his teammate record. He's 36-0. No one's out-qualified him since he came to Formula 1. Yeah, it's a big chance. It's going to be very interesting, Bottas v Russell, because if Bottas does get beat, that basically just proves that he doesn't deserve that seat. But if Bottas does beat Russell, then it's expected. I'm going for a bold prediction. I believe George Russell will be on the podium. I'm not going to say which position. I believe he can get on the podium. Because it's not like Hulkenberg, where Hulkenberg's had months off from racing and driving. Russell's been there every race. We wish Lewis Hamilton speedy recovery. Romain Grosjean. But a big chance for these new guys, Aitken, Fittipaldi. As usual, we will do qualifying reaction, race reaction. Yes, I will be doing race reaction. Just wasn't right to do it last week with Grosjean's incident, and driver ratings. Round 16, Sakhir. Then it'll be round 17. Hopefully Lewis Hamilton will be back and can test negative. It's not going to be the same without Hamilton. Of course he's a world champion. People probably like this, that he's missing, because it gives someone else a chance to win a race. But the first race he's missed since 2007. Looking forward to the weekend. Can't wait. And this weekend, obviously I can't support Lewis Hamilton because he's not driving. I'll be supporting George Russell. And obviously Max as well. But hopefully one of them two can win the race. Also Bottas, he's under pressure. He really is under pressure because Lewis Hamilton is not there. Bottas is expected to win. He's the number one. He's expected to win. So if he gets beat by Russell, it's going to look shoddy and very embarrassing for him. So let's see what happens at Sakhir. Preview done. It's cold this morning. A lot of breaking news. We've got Fittipaldi replacing Grosjean. Russell's in for Hamilton. Aitken's in for Russell. And then we've got Schumacher, Mazepin signing. A lot of breaking news. Adios.